everyone. So I recently posted a video about how I think rookie cards are overrated. And I do believe that to be true. I do believe that the second year cards are a great value, but on some Hall of Fame players, their rookie card is still very affordable. Now, ideally, I would prefer a rookie card over a second year card. Assuming that the picture is cool and the look of the card is cool and it's a player that I'm interested in collecting. But there are some undervalued Hall of Fame rookie cards. And I went through a list of the top 10 that I believe are the most undervalued. But if you look decade by decade, you'll see that there are actually a lot of Hall of Famers in each decade. And when you look at the price, it's affordable. So if you're a Hall of Fame player collector, like a lot of people are, I know PSA has a set registry just for Hall of Fame rookie cards. If you're into rookie cards and you're into vintage rookie cards of different decades, I'm going to be attacking that over the next few days. So this first video is on 1950s Hall of Fame rookie cards where the price is still attainable. Tell me if there's one in this list that you were surprised by, or even more than that, which one would you most want of the list of 10 from the 1950s Hall of Famer rookie cards?
All right, so these are 10 Hall of Fame rookie cards from the 1950s that are still affordable. Now, I use that term kind of loosely because, our budget depends on what's affordable and what's not, but you kind of get the point. First off, 1951 Bowman, Monty Irvin. Now, this guy had a great Negro League career, then came over to the majors, had a great Major League career. He was a two-time Negro League batting champ. He won a World Series championship in each league. That is an awesome, beautiful card, 1951 famous Bowman set. And, I say it's affordable. Well, check out this price. $360 for a 1951 Bowman Hall of Famer who had an awesome career in the majors and before the majors in the Negro Leagues. I mean, that's a cool historic piece, in my opinion. The story behind it. And I love his cards. I just think he's got a cool look to his cards. Nellie Fox, 15-time All-Star. Now, he also won the AL MVP as a middle infielder. 3 Gold Gloves. Now, I recently bought this card raw, like within the last couple of weeks, because I liked it so much. But $208 for a 5. I mean, this is a Hall of Fame middle infielder. There's not a ton of second basemen in the Hall of Fame. And Nellie Fox is one of them. And his rookie card is $200. All right, now the Mini Minosa is going to be a little bit more expensive because it's in the 52 top set, which has a lot of demand. But 11-time All-Star, 9 of those in the majors. He won a Negro League championship, 3-time Gold Glover, 3-time won the stolen base title in the American League. And, this card is from a historic set, so it does drive up the price a little bit, but still $400 for a very famous, recognizable name, Hall of Fame player. Now, again, as I go through these 10, these aren't going to be the biggest names. These aren't going to be Mickey Mantle, and these aren't going to be Hank Aaron, because those aren't affordable for most of us. But these 10 are all going to be under $500. Harmon Killebrew, 13-time All-Star, AL MVP. He had in 6 times led the AL in home runs, 573 home runs. Before the steroid era, that was a huge number of home runs. And look at the card. That is one of the best looking cards in my opinion. That 55 top set with the yellow background, the The headshot just pops. And I mean, it's just over $300 for Harmon Killebrew. I mean, he's one of the best home run hitters of all time. And everybody says, oh, well, everybody likes the power hitters. Everybody likes the power numbers. Everyone likes the home run hitters. Well, his rookie in a 5 is $320. I mean, Harmon Killebrew, I understand that card's probably a little overshadowed by that set also has Clemente and Sandy Koufax rookies, which are thousands. But another middle infielder. I love middle infielders because that's what I played when I was growing up. 13-time All-Star, won a World Series. He won the Rookie of the Year. He was a multi-time Gold Glover. I mean, and stole a bunch of bases. He was kind of Ozzie Smith before Ozzie Smith. Really great player. And his rookie card, again, is affordable. Check this out. $127 for a 5 for a Hall of Famer with that kind of career. I mean, sometimes we forget about these guys like Louis Aparicio, but we shouldn't. If you're into Hall of Fame collectors and just great players, this is the list. Bill Mazeroski, obviously famous for a famous home run, a 10-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champ. He won the Gold Glove 8 times. Again, middle infielder, so he doesn't have the power numbers. And I know everyone loves the power numbers, but do we love power numbers or do we love great baseball players? If we love great baseball players, these 10 are great baseball players. And his rookie card's under $100. That card right there sold for under $100 in 2023. Sure, it's a little off center, but those corners are beautiful. For a Hall of Famer, a decade of All-Star games, almost a decade of Gold Gloves, and a great baseball player. Now, one of my favorite looking cards is this Don Drysdale rookie. Look at that smile. The Warren Spawn in 57 I love as well. But the 57 Don Drysdale rookie, 9 All-Star games. He won 3 World Series titles. He won a Cy Young Award. He won the Major League Strikeout Championship 3 times. I mean, he played for the Dodgers, a big team. I mean, that is a gorgeous card. And look at this price. It's just $131 for a 5 for Don Drysdale. I mean, is he just because he got overshadowed by Sandy Koufax? I don't know, but these are legendary Hall of Fame players during the 50s. So these cards are like 75 years old, 65 years old, depending on where in the decade the card falls. All right, so we got Frank Robinson. I've talked a lot about Frank Robinson. I think he's the most underrated rookie card of all time. And I said that in my list of the top 10 overall. 586 home runs, 14 All-Stars. He won an MVP in the National and American League. And he won a Triple Crown. And he did so much for the game as a manager, as an executive for the league. And I'm in love with that picture, as I've pointed out before. But I couldn't do this list without again mentioning that you can get a really nice copy of his rookie card for $400. I mean, ESPN recently did a top 100 baseball players of all time. And I want to say Frank Robinson was like number 12 or 13, something like that, in the top 15 players of all time. And his rookie card in a 5's under $400. An overlooked one is Jim Bunning. Again, these smaller market guys don't get as much love. But 9-time All-Star, he won the wins title in the AL in 57, which that's the year of his rookie card. He had a perfect game. I think he had a no-hitter in addition to the perfect game. Almost 3,000 strikeouts. led the league 3 times in strikeouts, and his rookie card's $100. I've said this before. It's $25 just to get a card graded. So you're buying the card for $75. Now, growing up in Northern California, there's always been a lot of Orlando Cepeda love. Orlando Cepeda actually lived in his retired life 1 town over from me, so he'd be spotted from time to time. Really nice guy. 11-time All-Star, won the NL MVP, won Rookie of the Year, won a World Series, won a home run title, playing on a team with McCovey and Mays. And again, the 58 Topps set is such a beautiful set, and $143. I mean, when I say some of these are affordable, okay, yeah, maybe Frank Robinson's not affordable, maybe Minnie Minosa's not affordable, but I mean, Orlando Cepeda's affordable, right? Jim Bunning's affordable. Louis Aparicio's affordable. Nellie Fox is affordable. So those are the 10 from the 50s. I'm going to be carrying this on over the next few days. I'm going to do the 60s and the 70s. Which of these 10 would you most want? Which of these 10 do you think is the best deal? Because to me, all 10 are fairly affordable for most of us. Appreciate you watching. Tell me what you think about this. I always love hearing your comments. That's the best part for me.